Capricorn, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of April 20th, guys. How are we doing? I know, how are we doing? Hopefully this energies this week will be a lot lighter than this previous week. I just felt a little heavy, but hopefully everything's going to be good. Opening up, guys. We're doing a lot of work. This ascension process is going to take some time. So just kind of working with and being really compassionate and patient with yourself and those around you. Now, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So please be sure to check all three, not just one. And if it's your first time watching me, I hope it serves you. If it does, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really do appreciate it, and it really, really does help, guys. All right, Caps, per usual, let's just take a deep breath and really quickly just all that heaviness, all that stress. If you guys feel a little bogged down, I still have my core cutting for free down below. Just cleanse and clear it out. All right, guys, let's get started. Loving guidance for the energy of Capricorn for the week of April 20th. Change decks really quick. Energy of Capricorn. Just one more here. Oh, I always say that and then I have to pull another. All right, Capricorn. We have the Fool, the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Five of Wands. Yes, the Hangman, the Decision card, Ace of Coins, Four of Swords. All right, guys, starting out, you have the Fool right out the gate. So this week, Capricorn, you're going to have a lot of unexpected opportunities and things coming up. It would seem that you guys are attempting, and you're going to succeed in really moving in a new direction. So whether that's with life, so many people have had these epiphanies and these wake-ups, and they're trying new things. They really are trying to get on this new path. Their values are shifting, our desires, our goals are shifting. And Capricorn, this week, you're no different. With the Fool, you're going to be trying out new things. And yeah, when we do that, we don't know what to expect. Whether you're deciding to do more cooking in the kitchen, start your business, little side hustle, whether you're trying to move forward with certain plans, a new health regime, whatever it is. You have the Nine of Swords with the King of Swords. Capricorn, I think for you, a lot of things is your mind. My mom's Capricorn. I love you guys. You're slow moving. You're practical. You're grounded. But sometimes you overthink things, and it doesn't really need to be overthought. Because sometimes when we get in our heads, it just spirals down a rabbit hole, and it gets really, really negative. You are your own block. You are the only person keeping you from this beautiful newness, these opportunities, your abundance, your manifestations, and it's really just in your head. So as you move forward with this, whatever this new, path is for you, Capricorn, recognize that if you're having doubts, fearful thoughts, 99% of whatever it is you're coming up with, it isn't going to happen. It's not going to come to pass. What you're worried about is it's a waste of time. I understand that our minds are very strong, but just do your best to not focus on all the negatives, and maybe don't give up before you start. And yeah, if you focus on it, you'll create it. Self-fulfilling prophecies, we've all heard of that. Wasn't supposed to fail, wasn't meant to fail, but if you're already kind of tripping yourself up, that's what's going to happen. So do your best to ground out. You have the King of Swords. They're saying, look, let me help you out, Capricorn. King of Swords is someone who's extremely balanced. Mental and emotional. He's diplomatic. He's professional. He kind of comes at it in a way that's really considering all approaches. So if your mind wants to jump in and say, oh, it won't work because of that, you're going to have to play devil's advocate and turn around and be like, wait a minute. What if it happened like that? Did you ever consider that? So it might have these moments where you're talking to yourself a little bit. Swords are always in your head. But the King of Swords moves forward. He's objective. He doesn't allow his fears, because fear is an emotion, to undermine him. He speaks sense logically. Do you ever someone come with you with a problem and you're like, well, do you ever consider just doing it like this and this? And they're like, oh, yeah. When someone wants to find a reason to not do something, you'll find it. So don't allow yourself to sabotage. Three of Wands. All this abundance and blessings is coming in for you, Capricorn. And the Fool, you're making space for it. You plan, and don't be like, this is stupid. Oh, why am I doing this? Is silly. Mental slap yourself and be like, no, it's not. Anything. If you want to grow a big oak tree, it comes from a little walnut. Of course, it's going to be frustrating. Like, when is this going to be a big ass oak tree? Water it, support it. Stop watching it and keep moving on. When you have the Three of Wands, plan for what's coming. Now, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? Don't wait to plan the next step until you see this little plant grow. It's going to grow. So plan. Now that this is, what's my next phase? Where else am I going to be going? If I'm going to make space and I know this is going to be fruitful, what else do I want to plan for? My house, my family, my marriage, my travel, my plan, my career. Move. You have the Five of Wands. So this week, I think what's going to be a little bit daunting for you, Capricorn. Five of Wands is when we have arguments. Verbal drama around you. It could be negative people that might want to challenge your resolve. I'm a big believer when you start something new, don't share it. Don't share it with anybody. Keep it to yourself until it grows and becomes, solid. So when there's going to be haters going to hate. So when people want to come in like, who do you think you are? Oh, do you really think you can do it? Well, I know so-and-so had tried it and it didn't work out for them. Shut your mouth, okay? You needed to have this strong enough so whenever something comes, it doesn't faze you. Don't get absorbed into anybody's negative drama, naysaying, and this might not be directed at you. This might be happening around you. Maybe the kids are arguing. Maybe coworkers are just chicka. Maybe just you have that negative parent or sibling that's just, don't get involved, Cap. You've done this before. You know this rodeo. Don't get involved. That's a projection of all their own shadows. You're doing your own work. You just need to focus on your internal dialogue and your beautiful manifestations and this incredible new journey. Stay above any drama this week. Have patience. The perspective card, the Hangman. All this is happening in a lot of ways, so you can really pause and be like, oh my gosh, like I'm trying to undermine myself, but if I undermine myself and don't do this newness and try it out for my sake, I'm going to be with these people. The same negative mindset, the same cycles, the same bullshit, different day. And you don't want it. You don't. You really don't, Capricorn. I know you don't. You really are trying to pull yourself up. We all are. So anything that's happening around you is not meant to drag you down. It's supposed to whack you to awareness like, hell no, I don't want to be part of none of that. I'm tired of this. I got to keep it on, and it's going to push you and dare you to be different. You have the decision card. You have to decide. The decision card is about you can stay in the same space, toxic, stuck, stagnant. Yeah, some people are comfortable in their discomfort, just zoning out on the TV, never doing something different, but it's a known thing, so they stay. The decision card is not because life doesn't want to bless you. You have all these opportunities. Three of Wands, it's coming in. You walk towards it, it'll walk towards you. But you have to decide, Capricorn. You have to have confidence in yourself. This is about having enough confidence to make those decisions. Cut those unhealthy relationships. Leave that, that verbal drama. Stop working that toxic job. Stop cycling those same thoughts. You have to decide. No one's stopping you. You're stopping you. And just a little bit of tough love, but you got it. Have confidence and move forward. Ace of Coins. Guys, this is a new beginning. This looks like a lot of people, this might be a new opportunity for resources, a new job, a promotion, a new home. Coins are physical. And it's like your lucky day. Like I said, when you started with the Fool, you're going to have a lot of unexpected blessings this week. Opportunities. And yeah, opportunities might not seem like blessings, sorry. Let's say this drama's coming around, like that's not a blessing, Angelic. Or is it? Do you recognize, like, fuck, I'm tired, pardon my French, but I'm tired of this. Maybe you needed to whack you before you decided to pedal back. Do you ever have it wherever, like, I'll use exes for example. You're so sad, so you pedal back, and then they say or do something, and you're like, I remember why the hell I left. It's a blessing. It's teaching you. Ace of Coins, you guys, it's lucky to new resources of time, money, support, opportunity. Maybe you have some awesome little creative project, and someone saw it on Etsy, and they're buying it. Stick with your path, Capricorn. You will be blessed. Like a lotus, right? They have to work through all that mud. You're doing the same thing. Four of Swords. Just make sure that if you seek any counsel, seek your own. You're the wise self. Sleep on it, meditate on it, pray on it, walk in nature. The divine is in everything. Don't look to your contemporaries. Don't look to the naysayers. Don't look to none of that. Rest. Think twice. Speak once. If you feel uncertain, sleep on it, meditate, relax, decompress, and then move forward. It's a badass week, Capricorn. Warrior. Little goat. You see those little goats that work on the side of the mountain? They're like stepping on these little tiny blocks. That's you, Cap. Even in the most extreme of environments, you make it through. You got this. I hope this serves you guys. If you like more in-depth reading, a distance healing, soul reading, everything is down below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings.